Something extraordinary is happening in the sky right now, and it's not a drill. This isn't just another astrological blip or feel-good horoscope fluff. This is real, this is rare, and this exact alignment between Jupiter and Uranus won't return until 2037. But its impact? That could last a lifetime. What's unfolding above us has the power to shift not just your mood or your week, but your momentum, your purpose, even the trajectory of your life. Right now, Jupiter, the planet of growth, wisdom, and expansion, is merging with Uranus, the planet of disruption, innovation, and sudden awakenings. And they're not just shaking hands in any random part of the sky. They're doing it in Taurus, the zodiac's most grounded, stable, comfort-seeking earth sign. That's not a coincidence. That's a message. This isn't chaos for the sake of drama. This is transformation with direction. Taurus governs money, stability, our values, and the very foundation we build our lives on. So when Uranus strikes with its signature shockwaves and Jupiter amplifies the whole show, what happens? The old structures we've clung to, financially, emotionally, spiritually, get tested. And for some, yes, things might crack. But cracks aren't always collapse. Sometimes they're invitations to expand. Because what Jupiter and Uranus are doing in Taurus today might be the cosmic wild card that either launches you forward or locks you into a pattern you've been trying to escape for years. That's the stakes. This energy isn't neutral, it amplifies what's already present. If you're aligned, it boosts you. If you're off course, it shakes you. But here's the thing, most people won't even notice. They'll scroll past, sleep through it, rationalize their way out of it. But not you. You're here. You're watching this, and that means you're paying attention. Wiser souls don't just watch these kinds of alignments. They respond. They use them, because they know the universe isn't out to break them. It's out to build them, stronger, clearer, braver. And if this video found you today, that's not random. That's a portal, a nudge, a challenge. The universe put this moment in front of you for a reason, so like this video to anchor your intention. Subscribe if you're ready for truth, not trends. And stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll reveal exactly how this rare alignment could unlock your next era or trap you in your past, and what you need to do right now to choose the future you actually want. Number 1. What even is the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction? Let's start at the foundation. What exactly is the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, and why is everyone from astrologers to astronomers paying attention to it right now? A conjunction, in astronomical terms, happens when two planets align at the exact same degree in the zodiac. From our vantage point on Earth, they appear to meet in the sky. It's not just visual, it's energetic. These alignments create a merging of planetary influences, and when the planets involved are Jupiter and Uranus, you better believe the energy doesn't come quietly. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It rules wisdom, long journeys, truth-seeking, higher education, abundance, and big-picture vision. It stretches everything it touches. Think of it as the cosmic magnifying glass, not just showing you what's already there, but enlarging it, inflating it, energizing it. Uranus, on the other hand, is the disruptor. It governs rebellion, revolution, liberation, technology, sudden insight, and awakening. It doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't ask if you're ready. It arrives with lightning in its hands and change in its wake. So what happens when these two cosmic giants collide in a conjunction? It's not subtle. This is the kind of alignment that doesn't whisper, it shouts. It breaks molds. It bends timelines. It kicks doors open where you thought there were only walls. If Jupiter expands and Uranus awakens, then together they expand your awareness and awaken your potential. This is big energy, restless energy, evolution energy, and you're standing in the middle of it right now. Imagine it like this: lightning hitting a seed, not to destroy it, but to crack it open so it can finally grow. Faster, deeper, wilder. That's what this conjunction does to you. It hits the parts of your life that are ready to burst out of old containers. The identity you've outgrown, the job that doesn't fit, the relationship you've been tolerating, the dream you've been too scared to fully claim. This energy doesn't break things without purpose. It breaks what's too small so you can grow into something bigger. And yes, it might feel intense. Change always does. But this is sacred intensity. And now that you know what this energy is, what it wants, and what it's pushing you toward, stay with me, because in the next part, we're diving into why this specific conjunction, in this specific sign, right now, is unlike anything we've seen in over a decade, and what it means for your future. Number 2, why this one is different. This isn't just any conjunction. This one hits in Taurus, and that changes everything. Taurus is an earth sign. It governs the foundations we build our lives on: money, values, stability, the body, the home, even your sense of self-worth. It's where you find comfort and where you often get stuck. That's why this moment is so intense, because it's shaking up the very places you thought were safe. But here's the thing, safe isn't always true. Sometimes stable is just another word for stagnant. And if there's any part of your life right now that feels unshakable on the outside, but dead on the inside, that's where this energy is coming for you, not to punish you, but to free you. This is a cosmic wrecking ball with a blueprint behind it. Uranus tears it down. Jupiter builds it better. If you've been clinging to comfort at the cost of purpose, this is your wake-up call. The universe isn't asking if you're ready. It's showing you what's real. And if you can ride this wave, instead of resisting it, you could end up with a life that's not just secure, but soul-aligned. And what's coming next? That's where it gets even wilder. Number 3. How this affects you, even if you don't believe in astrology. You don't have to believe in astrology for this to affect you. This isn't about belief. It's about energy, timing, and the undeniable patterns we've seen play out every time Jupiter and Uranus come together. Let's talk facts. In 2010, we saw the explosion of mobile tech. WikiLeaks shook up global transparency, and the Arab Spring triggered revolutions that rewrote history. In 1997, we witnessed the internet go from curiosity to necessity, unleashing a digital age that redefined how we live, work, and connect. Those weren't coincidences. Those were Jupiter-Uranus conjunctions at work. Here's why. Uranus is radical change, sudden, electric, unpredictable. It doesn't knock politely, it kicks the door in. Jupiter, meanwhile, is the cosmic amplifier. It doesn't start the fire, but it throws gasoline on whatever's already sparking. Together, these two planets don't just create moments, they launch movements. They take hidden tension and turn it into transformation. Whether that transformation feels like a breakthrough or a breakdown, that depends on how aligned you are with your truth. If you're on your path, living in integrity, building from soul, making courageous decisions, this energy supercharges you. Synchronicities line up, breakthroughs arrive, things finally click. But if you've been out of alignment, stuck in jobs, relationships, or versions of yourself that no longer fit, This energy exposes the cracks. Fast. The truth you've been avoiding gets louder. The discomfort you've been numbing becomes unbearable. It's not punishment, it's positioning. And yes, it might feel intense, but that's not a sign something's wrong. It's a sign that the universe is trying to course correct you. You either feel like you're having a breakthrough or like everything is falling apart. But here's the twist. Both are the same process. One just has better PR. So even if astrology isn't your thing, look around. What in your life is accelerating right now? What feels like it's cracking open? What coincidences have been nudging you lately? That's not noise. That's alignment knocking. And this isn't over, because what's coming next could be the moment you've secretly been waiting for, but only if you stop resisting the shift and start moving with it. Number 4. 6 crucial things you must know right now. All right, let's get real. Let's get deep. Because if you're watching this, you already know something is shifting, not just in the cosmos, but inside you. And if you want to make it through this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, not just intact, but transformed, here are 6 crucial things you must know right now. This isn't fluffy inspiration. This is soul-level intel, grounded in real astrological mechanics and human evolution. Take this seriously, because it's that big. 1. Breakthroughs come dressed as chaos. Let's rip the bandage off. This moment might feel like a mess. Your plans might not be working. Things may be falling apart. People might be leaving. Opportunities may be showing up wrapped in discomfort. And you know what? That's exactly how a breakthrough arrives. This conjunction doesn't care about your 5-year plan. It's not here to validate your comfort zone. It's here to hand you the plan your soul signed up for. A bigger plan, a bolder one. Uranus doesn't show up politely. It crashes through false certainty. Jupiter doesn't play small. It expands everything, your vision, your possibilities, and yes, even your challenges. If it's messy right now, it's because the old mold is breaking. Don't panic. Breathe into it. What looks like chaos is often construction. Destruction is simply the first phase of higher architecture. 2. Your body will feel this. This isn't just an idea. It's a full-body frequency. You might feel restless, wired, like you're plugged into something high voltage. Maybe you can't sleep. Maybe your chest feels tight, or your gut's been uneasy for days. That's not nothing. That's Uranus lighting up your nervous system and Jupiter amplifying the signal. You're being attuned to a higher vibration. Evolution isn't only mental, it's physical. Your body is smarter than you think. While your mind loops in fear or doubt, your body already knows what needs to go, what needs to shift, what needs to rise. So trust your gut, literally. That instinct you've been brushing off, that's your inner compass waking up. When your logic fails, your body speaks. And right now, it's screaming for alignment. Listen. 3. Your dreams might feel too big. That's the point. Jupiter stretches. Uranus shocks. Together, they crack open parts of you didn't know were sleeping. You might be getting ideas right now that feel crazy, outrageous, impossible, good. That's how this transit works. These aren't delusions, they're downloads, glimpses of your next level. They're not here to tease you, they're here to invite you. Write them down. Don't brush them off because they scare you. That fear you feel, it's not a stop sign. It's a signal that you've touched something powerful. You're being shown what you're actually capable of. The problem is, you've been conditioned to doubt your own brilliance, to play small, to stay humble, to not want too much. But screw that. This moment says, want more, dream bigger, reach past what your past self believed was possible. Because if you can dream it now, the universe can build it with you. It's not about instant results. It's about alignment with a vision that won't let you go. 4. Money, value, and self-worth will be shaken. Let's get grounded. This conjunction is in Taurus, the sign that rules money, value, resources, and self-worth. And when Uranus and Jupiter hit this zone, financial systems wobble, stocks shift. You might get unexpected bills, random expenses, or sudden abundance you didn't see coming. It's unpredictable. Why? Because the cosmos isn't just testing your wallet, it's testing your inner economy. How do you respond when money flows in or out? Do you panic? Do you shrink? Or do you remember your worth doesn't live in your bank balance? This moment is stripping away the illusion that security comes from numbers. Real value, Taurus value, comes from knowing your worth and aligning your actions with it. You're not being punished if things are tight right now. You're being asked to reclaim your value at a soul level. The question is, can you hold your center when the outer world gets shaky? 5. Old roles will no longer fit. This energy is an identity detox, roles you've clung to, caretaker, overachiever, people-pleaser, martyr, hustler. They're crumbling, not because you're failing, but because they've expired. You've outgrown the costume and now it's suffocating you. If you're pretending to be someone you're not, if you're showing up out of obligation instead of authenticity, that mask is melting. And here's the thing, you can either let it go consciously, or life will rip it off for you. This isn't about shame, it's about truth. You came here to live your life, not the version someone else scripted for you. So if the roles you're playing don't align with your soul, this transit will bring the tension to a head. And yeah, that can be scary, but it's also liberating. You don't need to be who you were. You need to be who you actually are. Don't fight the release. Embrace the return to self. 6. This is not just a day, it's a portal. Let's be clear, May 8th isn't the beginning or the end. It's a threshold, a door, a portal. This alignment radiates energy for weeks before and after. And it's not just influencing your calendar, it's imprinting your next 12-year Jupiter cycle and 84-year Uranus cycle. That means the choices you make now, the risks you take, the things you say yes to or finally walk away from, they echo, they imprint, they build the blueprint of your next chapter. This isn't a phase, it's a pivot, a turning point between who you've been and who you're becoming. That's not drama, that's astrology, that's energy. You're in an initiation into clarity, into self-trust, into evolution, and you're not here by accident. If this message found you, it's because your soul knows it's time to release, time to rise, time to rewrite the contract you've been living under. So here's the hard truth wrapped in hope. You can't coast through this. You can't scroll past it. If you numb out now, if you pretend not to see what your soul already knows, you might stay safe, but you won't grow. But if you choose to move, to trust the crack, to follow the whisper, to leap, this energy will build with you. And what's coming next in this video? It's the part most people ignore, the secret to actually using this energy wisely. Because insight means nothing without action. Stay with me. The blueprint is coming next. Number 5. Why the universe isn't your enemy, it's your trainer. Let's clear something up right now. The universe is not against you. It's not trying to ruin your plans, break your heart, or throw you into chaos for sport. What you're experiencing isn't punishment. It's training, real soul-level training. This Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, it didn't show up to tear your life down. It showed up to rebuild it from the truth. Not the filtered version, not the survival version, the stronger, freer, more awake version of you. You've probably heard people say, the universe has your back. But here's the part they forget. Sometimes having your back means not letting you lie to yourself anymore. Jupiter and Uranus together don't hold your hand and whisper sweet affirmations. They spot your potential, and they demand you rise to it. This is cosmic CrossFit. Saturn trained your discipline. Uranus is shocking your potential awake. Jupiter, it's making sure the shock doesn't go to waste. You're not here to play small. You're not here to rinse and repeat the same tired loops. And the fact that this video found you now is not random. That's divine timing. That's alignment. You're being called out, not for who you've been, but for who you could become. The choice, that's yours. Number 6. How to use this energy wisely. So, now that you know the power of this moment, the intensity, the potential, the realignment, the next question is the most important one. How do you actually use this energy wisely? Because energy like this doesn't come to be admired, it comes to be activated. This isn't a time to wait and watch. This is a time to move, but with clarity, with courage, with soul. Start by getting brutally honest with yourself. Journal what feels unshakable in your life, but also deeply wrong. What are you clinging to because it's familiar, not because it's true? What structures in your life feel solid but secretly suffocating? Those are your pressure points. That's where the conjunction is knocking. And once you see it, don't look away. Make a move. Not a reckless one, but a wild, honest one. Follow the pull toward the idea, the choice, the shift that feels too strange to explain. That weird inner nudge. That's Uranus calling. It speaks in sparks. Trust it. But here's the trap. Don't let fear make your decisions. Don't say yes to something just because the money looks right. Don't stay silent because you don't want to rock the boat. Don't ignore your gut just because the truth feels inconvenient. The energy right now is like wet cement. What you choose will set. And if you choose from fear, you'll build a future you'll eventually want to escape from. Don't do that to yourself. And please don't wait until you feel ready. Here's the spoiler. You're never really ready for your own evolution. You just start walking. You just say yes before it all makes sense. That's how the most powerful growth happens. In the leap, not the logic. So take a breath. Get honest. Get brave. Because this isn't a moment you coast through. It's one you step into. And coming up next, we're going to talk about exactly why this moment echoes for years, and how the choice you make now could define your entire next chapter. Don't look away now. We're just getting to the part where it all locks in. So here's the truth. If you've made it this far, you already know this isn't just another astrology moment. This is a cosmic turning point, and how you show up now will echo for years. No more waiting, no more excuses. The universe didn't put this video in front of you by accident. It's a mirror, a challenge, a portal. So take the leap. Like this video to anchor your intention. Subscribe for grounded, soul-aligned guidance. And if you're truly ready to step into your next chapter, comment the number 77 below. Let the universe know you're awake.